on Georgia Tech's leading scoring list, Jose Alvarado and Todrick Jackson, both have passed him up. So they need a big performance from Lammers. But this is a game where he has an opportunity to play against another quality big.
Entry pass to Bolden, who goes to work on Lammers. And Bolden over the reigning ACC Defensive Player of the Year. Allen down the lane for two. Scoring for Duke offensively. What changes without Marvin Bagley III?
For switching up their defense, the 1-3-1 half court back into the zone. And again, Allen aggressive, but you see him make the three after getting to the rim and getting an easy one. Bigger when you have to shoot from the perimeter.
That's a good shot for Duke. Trent in the passing lane. On Alvarado, and Duke has opened this game on a 9-0 run. Alston into the corner. Basket is good, and the foul on Bolden.
Shipman is not far from Charlottesville, right down 29 South, by the way.
Spoken like a Wahoo. Georgia Tech. Academics were a big factor for him in his decision.
It surely was. Also considered Harvard. But I think he found the right spot.
Allen's got 5 early. Down the lane, he's got 7 now. And it's Duke by 9. Duke on the defensive end.
The normal buy-in comes with experience. And that's the thing. These guys are young guys getting a lot of minutes.
Jackson on the other end for Georgia Tech. Off the side of the rim, Okogie pushing.
And that's where Josh Okogie has to be able to get Georgia Tech out into transition. But you see Carter.
Bolden against Lammers. Kicks it back. Allen hits the three. And a good shot for Duke. Grayson Allen seems to have come out of hibernation. Entry pass to Bolden against Lammers. Over Lammers. Marquise Bolden, who missed some time this year.
There's the players in the ACC, but he's been paid a lot of attention to, finding Jackson in the corner on that one. A great pass, but you think that's the sky falling. Notre Dame lost 7 in a row.
Well, they had an excuse. No Bonzi Colson, Matt Farrell was out for a while.
There are no excuses in this game, Manish. I've told you that time and time again. He's been held in check. And Josh Bassett's got to find a way for his best player to get going. But right now, Duke is firing on all cylinders.
This is the 3rd straight road game for Duke. Lost to St. John's in Carolina. And right now playing above the rim as Carter finishes again. Carter, he can knock that down. Back to Allen. Carter, extra pass to Laurier and 1. DeLaurier wins the rebounding battle. Allen pushing. Duval to the basket for 2. Sweeping in, and it's Duke by 18. Lammers high post. And they're going to need him to hit that jumper against the zone.
Cover his confidence. Believe his ankle is fine, but he's also been dealing with a bit of a knee injury right now as we've seen Trey Duval.
Dribbling by Duval. Trent from the outside. Former first-round pick who spent 9 seasons in the NBA. Carter against Lammers. Wendell Carter off to a nice start. Here is Okogie. Through traffic, denied. Lammers beats the shot clock, which was down to 4.
Against him, there's always a point normally in February where Coach K makes a drastic move that changes their season for the remainder of the year.
The bench, Bagley out. So Bolden started for Bagley, and O'Connell got the start for Duval. And there is Marquise Bolden. That bench has delivered tonight for Duke.
But I don't mind that shot from Okogie because he's a guy that has to get on track offensively for Georgia Tech to have a chance. And he's shooting 40% from beyond the three-point arc. Has a chance to be a special player, although I'm sure this is the only year we will see him in college basketball.
Okogie on the follow.
Turnovers. Duke turning their turnovers into points here in the first half. And just like that, 3 more points added to the tab off of a Grayson Allen 3.
Marquise Bolden started, so did Alex O'Connell. Trent smooth from the outside.
It's not that big of a deal. But I think the St. John's game embarrassed him, and I think, in all honesty, I think it got to Grayson Allen most. I believe that he would respond the right way.
A month away from Selection Sunday.
That's going to be interesting to see, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that Bagley's not in the game, but I don't think that Duke can survive without a very good Trey DeVal. Grayson went for 37. DeVal had 17 points and 10 assists in that game, and now we see him attack the basket. So he's another one of those guys that really can help this team on the offensive and defensive end of the floor, and even more, but I think he can be a catalyst for their offense.
15-footer by Alston.
He's going to have to take on a much larger role in the offense and getting his teammates involved and getting him shots.
There is Duval.
No, I'm not. Do you know how much trash I have talked to Eagles fans over the years about not having a ring?
Yeah.
And now they can. I got to come up with all new lines now. I am looking forward to hearing one of the greatest basketball minds in Doris Burke share the microphone with Bill Walton, who, no question about it, I love watching them. But I'm just waiting to see how Doris deals with that, knowing that there's not going to be much, and she is a basketball junkie.
Okogie off the Lammers screen, knocks down the three. 22 for Josh Okogie.
When you look at it, once he gets to a point to where he gets to 75% of game played.
Okogie lost it. Cole is there on the follow.
But you're absolutely right. Antonio Lang in that mix. You know, and when you look at Duke traditionally, Coach K has been a defensive-minded coach. As we see Cole knock down the three.
And he said, listen, we've got 7 ACC games left. And he used a boxing analogy. As the Yellow Jackets get another block. Jackson spinning!
And Evan Cole with a big three. Todrick Jackson with a highlight finish.
Okogie. Right on the foul! Duval out to Allen. Shot fake. Duval the corner three. Jackson knocks down the jumper. That's a 2.
And of course, they just see it on the Jumbotron.
Carter battling for position down low. Tapped by Bolden. Here comes Georgia Tech. Okogie out in front. Okogie in the 10.
And that was created by Josh Okogie, just getting in there, mixing it up.
Jackson, no good. Cole! Oh, my!
Todrick Jackson unable to find the range from 3, but Evan Cole finding the SportsCenter top 10 nominee. I believe we will see that again.
Okogie launches. Jackson tracks it down. Lammers picks up the loose ball out to Moses Rhett, who knocks down the 3.
Not far from 1,100 wins, and it's very little that he hasn't seen in college basketball.
Jackson at the horn, and the Blue Devils hold on for an 80